Alright. Alright, let's get serious. La la la. La 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 la. That's this here. Here. I think that's it. Oh, and of course, you can't forget the Mamago. The Mama Joe. Where the Mama Joe at? Am I stupid? No, I'm not stupid. I'm just retarded. Alright, here we go. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, with some Donkey Konga. And currently they are deciding a seed selection. Still can't stop. It's Yo Calore. I said later this week, we've got my phone problem fixed up. I just have to sit down, call the bank, get those digits that I need, and then affiliation will be turned on. But hey man, I've done like 30 plus hours of work this week. Cut me some slack, my boy. Let me do it on a Monday or a Tuesday. We're like, yes, I know. And then I called Telus, and then Telus was like, they were busy sucking someone else's dick, so my phone lines didn't work till today, which is fucking stupid. But hey, it is what it is. But trust, this coming week, 100%, if not, I'm gifting subs when I turn on my thing. I'm gonna gift 5 subs if I don't get it done by Wednesday. That's right. I'm gonna be donating money out of my pocket if I'm a lazy asshole. Wait. There we go. Oh, no, but yeah. Well, when you call Telus and they waste your time, they're basically just busy sucking someone else off, and that's the gist of it. Welcome to my live stream. Don't worry, my wife is in the background with me. We've got my sexy wife, and then we've got my regular outfit wife, you know? So it's like, I'm not alone on stream anymore. Well, of course, there's the millions of figurines and the poster behind me, but yeah. Hashtag fuck Telus in the chat, please. We are switching to Fizz for January. $20 phone contract, and baby, $750 a fucking month. Let's go. I got a new headset today, but we're gonna break it in probably after the holidays. I'm just milking whatever this has left, and then yeet into the new headset. So for the Sushi Cup, we're gonna be rocking a brand new look. Hopefully everyone is excited, Rinos. I'm waiting on the draft link here for game number 1. I think we are waiting on Seeker, right? We are waiting on Seeker and Resius. Yeah. That is who I believe is missing right now. But yeah. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys my new headset real quick. I also got some new underwear, but that's not something you need to see. So I'll be right back while we wait. Because I didn't want to be too racist, you know, because everything's already black. I didn't want to get... okay, fine, I'll go get the underwear. God damn it. Oh, see? Yeah, this is Div 3. This is Div 3 quarterfinals, guys. So, before I can show you guys my headphones, Amanda really wants to see my new underwear. So, and we got in a bunch of different colors too, so not that I'm much of an underwear model, but hey, look. We got some really nice, comfy Spider brand underwear. And the best thing about these is they feel so comfortable. Like Bismillah. It is like the most comfy shit you can put around your pouch. If you're a dude, you know what I mean. So while we wait on Seeker, I'm showing you guys my underwear. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be hashtag feeling cozy. I'm going to make Karsiak look like a beginner in these underwear. Alright, here we go. We've got the draft up, but we're still waiting on Mr. Seeker. I wonder what Mr. Seeker is. We need our Jace cosplayer. But yeah, look. I got myself this, it's called the Sony Alt Power Sound wireless eggshell white headset. So that's my Christmas present from my mom to me, and I got it early. Yay! But I'm not gonna open it until we get back from the Christmas vacation party. Sheesh! Yeah, let's see, but don't forget, you know, like, see, if ever you get lonely and you really want to have a cool partner, you know, if ever you're single, of course, because if you have a partner and your partner doesn't snuggle with you, then just get yourselves one of these bad boys. And Amanda, you want to know the best thing? She's double-sided. Okay, so we have like the prim and proper Asuna, and then we have the ooh, look at that ass, bro. Look at this ass. How much cake can you fit inside this store? Like tabarnak. And there you go. There's Asuna. But see, that's a custom Dakimakura. Well, I mean, the Goon Station is legit, like, right here. That is the Goon Station. But, yeah, there's a good amount of Asuna content that I consume on a regular basis, because you know I gotta stay tuned with my wife. But here we go, guys. We're getting into the draft. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Lotus on blue side. We got Blossom on red for game number 1. Are we gonna have a strong start from our hometown heroes? We're here to find out. Did we just lose someone else? We're waiting on the support and on Seeker. Okay, so it looks like Batan Skarner, as always, gonna be banned away here in game number 1. They always ban Skarner for games number 1 and 2, and then they unban it for game number 3. But then sometimes the Skarner isn't even picked. Here we're gonna be considering banning the Corki away. I think from BB or Baba or Boo Boo. Okay, it's gonna be from Baba. We're gonna be banning the Corki away from Baba. We're gonna be banning Bard away from his perfect girl. And yeah. But I mean, he is a Bard one trick. So we do gotta force them off of things if we want him to stop playing Bard. And that is a way to do it. You ban it in the game so he cannot pick it. Alright, we're going to be considering banning Lux here. Probably away from the support from Resius. Okay. And there's a Masters player? Crazy. Did 3? Masters player? Oh wait, it's N9TF Lotus. Ayo. Okay. Now on to the last ban here from Lotus. What are we looking to ban? Is the Shin going to be... Nah, the Shin is going to be banned like always. So, 90% of Mr. Magic solo queue games... Yeet! Thrown out the window! Thrown out the window! Alright. Let me put this bowl of rice away. It's getting annoying. It's getting in the way. Alright, we're going to be banning Poppy here. For, sorry, I keep forgetting. For vegan pizza. Or is it filet? I don't know. I'm going to call him Phil. Yeah. So we got vegan pizza, Phil, BB, Baba, and Resius. BB, Baba. You know, if there's BB and there's Baba, where's Boo Boo? BB, Baba, Boo Boo. It almost sounds like the Mario theme. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. On other news, we're gonna be picking Caitlyn. I am very boring 80 carry to watch, so alright, let's get some. Okay, Ash! Mr. Magic playing a real 80 carry. Holy shit, let's go! And we're gonna lock in Seeker for Ori, the Pentakill Maker, the Fox Queen Gooner. Are we gonna lock it in? Lock it in! 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 I don't know why I'm staring. Yeah, the Fox Queen Gooner. Yeah. Woo! Hey, yo, Ari cosplay when, Amanda? I need to see that now. Snow Moon Amanda. Let's go. Alright, so the Pentakill Fox Queen Gooner. Gonna be locked in here for Seeker, one of his best champions. Hey, alright. Make sure to not post it in the apping so I can see it. I'd love to see it, if it ever happens. Alright, we're gonna lock in Karma here for, I want to say Resius. So we've got Karma Caitlyn. Interesting duo. I mean, Karma is kind of like a substitute for Lux. You know, she's like the bargain bin version of Lux. Has a shield, has a slow, has a root. And we're still thinking on blue side. Oh, we're going to be taking the Worlds matchup into contention here. So we've got Seeker versus Baba. Wait, is it Baba or BB? I forget. Okay, so BB is the mid laner and Baba is the 80 carry. Baba means father in Arabic, by the way. I have no clue what the fuck BB means, but I know Baba is what I called my dad when we were in Morocco. Okay, hey, yo, yeah, Amanda, you sure you're not filling in for DH? What the fuck is this? A Senna Ash lane? Hey, yo. Okay, so we'll have to see if it's the Enchanter Senna or the Fat Stack Senna. If it's Fat Stack Senna, who's gonna go Black Cleaver Rapid Fire Cannon into Enchanter. Caught emoji? Hey, yo. It's okay. I figured you didn't want to play Minecraft all day with Stardust and the gang. So, you know, you're just like, hey, give me more. Give me more games. Let's go. Alright, we're going to be batting set here away from, who's the top laner? Vegan Pizza. And Mundo going to be banned away from Johnny having a fantastic performance across the past 2 weeks, just playing tanks, going like 13-0, 13-1, 15-2, and does whatever the fuck he wants. Man's Mundo IRL. Not really, but you get what I mean. So that's why we're not going to let the Mundo go through. Mordekaiser, the Portuguese pizza maker, gonna be banned away from Vegan Pizza, so you ain't taking anyone downtown to Brazil. What are we gonna ban here? We're gonna ban Zach? Okay. It doesn't feel like a Batan champion, but we have the Ornn. Okay. Alright. I would have thought you maybe want to pick a strong jungle here, but if we're sending Johnny to the Shadow Isles, I mean, giving him a portable shop is a good idea. Alrighty, the Ornn, the horn of the Ornn porn has been summoned, and the Forge God himself has made an in-person appearance, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first time in a long time we've seen an Ornn. So, yeah, he's one of the more respectable tanks to play because he's not broken. but he can do damage if you don't respect him. Lotus have to finish up their team here, and we will see what they will be picking up. They are going to pick a Jarvan, strong engage potential. Okay, but we still don't have a front line. We kind of need a front line, a hunky monkey, a donkey chunky, funky lunky bunky monkey. You know, like a fat fucking dude that can block skill shots. Because right now we've got a British chick who breaks her gun. We've got a chick with mental issues. We've got a black chick, and we've got a man who's compensating. Alright, Volibear is the tank of choice, locked in here for vegan pizza. Well, I don't know how vegan bear meat is, but I do know that it's got that protein. Alright, now Blossom get to counter pick the jungle pick. Let's see what Batan has in store for us. I swear to God, if we see an R5 Lilia or an R5 Vieg, oh my God! Alright, well, okay, so Seeker is the only source of magic damage on the team. I believe in the Fox Queen Gunnar King himself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready to get into the game. We are just waiting on his perfect girl to arrive on the scene. And then we will be able to start this beautiful quarterfinals playoff match. It is an elimination series. Loser goes home early. Winner plays next week for the rights to enter the final arena. I swear, I called it. I was like, motherfucker, what kind of spicy jungle pick we gotta see? And then we just see a fucking Viego. And I'm like, you can blind pick the fucking Viego. It don't matter. Alright, his perfect girl has been sent in by Total Lobby. That means it's time to close the draft. And it means it's time to place the camera, because we are about to get into chat select. And the ready checks are coming through from Baba. Now we're waiting on the side of Blossom for someone to give the R. And here we go. Champion select starts. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, you know we got about 4 to 5 minutes before this draft finishes up. I'm going to go get some Wawa, because, well, I kind of like speed chug the shit out of my water bottle. And as you can tell, my voice is getting a little coarse. Got that man all that energy. Anyways, we'll be right back before I sound like Fiddle Me Elmo. And, yeah. Alright, gotta stay strong, gotta be vigilant. So here we go. Champion Select has started. Oh, holy shit. Ah, man, it feels good to drink water. I was on the bus, okay, I was on my way back. My sister was watching The Resident, and I was just watching like the presidents play Dragon Age. And the story is going nowhere, and it's not going to get anywhere, so it's not going to be funny, but I just want to talk to fill out the time, because we're watching very snooze team calm being drafted on both sides right now. From BB and Baba versus Blossom. I love saying their names, so I'm sorry. I'm going to be a little biased when I'm glazing BB and Baba, if I am glazing BB and Baba. It's just, the names are so much fun to say, like... I feel like I'm fucking 5 years old picking out a username like BB Baba. It's like alright, so pros and cons. We've got a very good front to back style team fight team here for the side of Blossom. And on the side of Lotus, we're looking for picks. We really want to set up like a Syndra stun a Jarvan EQ into maybe like a Cataclysm followed by the Caitlyn ult or the Syndra ult. But we're not looking to take 35-minute team fights. Now, we're just looking to get a pick and we're looking to get out. On the side of Blossom though, we really do enjoy the aspect of having multiple ways to engage. We got the Ashe Arrow, we got Seeker, just being Seeker, and then we got Johnny! So we'll have to see what build his Perfect Girl decides to go here in game number 1. And if this Senna is a problem, then we'll see if there are any adaptations. Seeker's Ahri normally doesn't make it past game number 1. But we banned Skarner, Bard, Jhin. So you have to give up one of the One Tricks bans if you want to ban the Ahri on first rotation. Or, because they were blue side, if they are blue side for game 2, Lotus can just pick away the Ahri. So we'll have to see. We are cheering on for our boys in red today because they're looking for blood. I want some bloody good games like we had yesterday. Action-packed, filled to the brim, you know, like hot dog and sausage kind of sausage party references. And I want some bloody fucking murder tonight. It's my last cast of the week, and it's the last quarterfinals match that matters for us DH enthusiasts, because we already have OG in the semis versus either TMIP or Limoilou LMT. And LMT have shown they're a pretty damn good team, but DH did win the scrim versus them on stream. So maybe there's some hopium or some copium to have DH in the finals. Sorry, I gotta burn off all this excess energy from like this giant ass poutine I ate at Archibald today. Cause I got driven down to Three Rivers to chill with some family celebrating the death anniversary of my grandma. That's the second time we've done this. And honestly, it was so much fun. And I got to talk to some family members I hadn't seen in a while. And I mean, Christmas is in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna see them soon again. But looking forward, I am pretty happy. Today was a really good day. I got to happy birthday. Yeah, well, yeah. Today is her birthday. She would have turned 85 had she been around, but she passed away last year. Yeah. Thank you all for the birthday wishes for my grandmother. Here we are about 40 seconds. Yeah, 100%, bro. Her and Sebla Kali, bro. She's an unforgettable woman. Lived such an amazing life. I hope to be as great of a person as she was. But Bismillah, that'll happen one day. But right now, bro, we're just a fledgling caster having some fun, and I'm ready to cast this best of 3. Should have been a best of 5 just for me, you know, because it's my grandma's birthday today. Like, it should have been a best of 5 just for me. But I mean, I've been casting for 25 hours this week already, and we had the super week that was 12 hours on Sunday. Jesus Christ, I don't know how I even have the energy to do this, but I'm so happy right now. Anyways, you know what that means. We are pausing the playlist. It is time to get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Will we be able to do skin roulette? We've got I give up. Sorry, I'm not doing skin roulette anymore. No, way too many words. Way too many words on these skins. Like, what the fuck, Ryan? Why are there 4 words per name? Bigger fuck you. But anyways, we got double grass, double conk, first strike versus electrocute, lethal tempo versus fleet footwork and surprise. Yeah, okay. So we'll do it again. I'll do it for game 2. Just for you, Stardust, I'll do it for game 2. But Johnny always plays the, like, 90-word fucking everyone always plays the 90-word Volibear skin. I'm so sorry. I scammed you guys out of roulette, so I owe you 1 bonus roulette. You can claim 1 bonus roulette at any stream from here on forth. But I will do the roulettes for game 2 and game 3, and we will be celebrating with silver scrapes if we get to game number 3. Alright, Johnny gonna have his ass tickled here by vegan pizza in the very start. We went grass, so it is very important to understand that even if we go the Dick Cheese Volibear build, he's not going to have the attack speed needed to get all these resets. Let me get the game settled. I'm a little distracted, sorry. It's part of the autism, you know, like it's the routine I gotta do. Okay, Resius gonna get a match Q, and Seeker gonna get hit by a Dark Sphere in the face. And yeah, gold advantage to Lotus in game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. There's a 10 gold difference as I press X. It's 11-0 in gold in the mid lane. Seeker's falling behind, but here we go. We are starting the laning phase, getting ready to get into this action. All right, I want to see if Johnny can solo kill Vegan Pizza, because the grass build here for Volibear means he's got to be more of like the tank, and Orin is great at killing tanks. You know, he's like Ambessa's ultimate. He's a public execution just waiting to happen. His perfect girl really going hard here on Resius at the level 1. Karma has 1 spell. Senna has 1 gun. But Senna, unlike Jhin, has more than 1 bullet. Alright. Johnny here with a little bit of a CS lead. Looking to get a brittle proc. Gonna get hit by the Storm Shield. And Vegan Pizza forcing the flash away here from Johnny. Tickling this butthole with them lightning claws. Mr. Magic and his perfect girl going to dodge the mantra Q here. The root going to go to Albuquerque as it misses. And Rassi is going to be taking a trade versus someone who's got to heal. Not the smartest option in the world, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. They got a ward in the bush so they can see them at all points during this early part of the laning phase. So, Emilio eating some popcorn. Yummy. Give me some of that. And Mr. Magic gonna get tagged by a Mantra Q, but so far Caitlyn is eviscerating Mr. Magic in terms of CS. Kind of normal in this current matchup. Karma is buying more pressure than Senna is regarding the mini wave. And okay, we got a nice combo here from the Ornn onto the Volibear, but it's not gonna mean much until a bit later. We'll have to see if Batan and or Philly decide to make a gank happen, because this top lane, there's like almost no solo kill possible unless Johnny plays really badly. Seeker just going to be trying to farm up here. They really want their Lost Chapter first. It's a very, very important start that they need. Seeker going to get a Force of Will trade taken onto him. He's going to take a little bit of damage. Philly here is the first one to make it into the bot lane, but Batan stealing priority to the... It's going to go over to the side. I can't see. It went over here to the side of Blossom. Seeker looking for a play. Has the flash. Gonna get the charm. We get the extended stun. Philly flashes into the wall. This man forgot how to play League of Legends. The Bronze Man mode has been activated. And first blood here. 4 boys in red. And Blossom. Alright. A Vegan Pizza here. Starting to take a little bit of damage from the Ornn Q. You know, like it's smashing the ground and he's pounding his ass. Mr. Magic does have to be a little bit careful. Karma becomes a little bit of a bitch, you know, like it's saying Karma's a bitch. But, hey. Oh, okay, Resi is gonna get rooted up here. And he's just gonna run away because he's Karma. So, no danger in this bot lane. His perfect girl is out of mana, which is very tricky. Senna gonna take a bullet to the head from Caitlyn. And that's gonna hurt. Oof. His perfect girl getting taken down to about 20% HP. Not liking it. The root coming down onto Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic doesn't have flash. Well, he does have flash, but he has to be careful. Another trap. The Caitlyn is just going Abraham Lincoln style. And the execution happens. Mr. Magic getting a little greedy to try and kill Resius. Gets shut down by the police. And, Senna is going to get a return kill here on Resius, which is great, but forcing both the summoners away here. Baba does have to be careful. Is taking turn aggro. Has taken 2 shots for free. A nice force of will here from BB. And Baba so far with a great gold lead. Up 20 plus CS with a kill. We are going Malignance first, so this Karma is going the BITCH build, which is great. But Caitlyn having 1600 gold, so we're going Collector. Batan here in the mid lane, trying to gang BB. The first one comes in, the charm. We've got some damage, forcing the flash away here from BB. Okay, Vegan Pizza wants a piece of goat cheese from Oran's butthole, but not going to be able to find it. Oran looking to channel a recall. Teleport already invested here by Vegan Pizza. We've got the boots into the cooldown reduction glowing moat. I wonder what the next thing that Johnny wants to buy is. He does have a Negatron cloak, so we're probably going to be going something like a Hollow Radiance. We have to be careful though. We've got Philly at the Grubs. Baba setting up a freeze here. And Seeker taking a little bit of damage from them big balls. Okay, Resius looking to get another root. We've got the Caitlyn trap. It's coming. Oh, and we're going to be able to escape with our life here. Vegan Pizza looking to get the smackdown on Johnny. But we're not going to be able to get it. However, Batan is doing the typical Dragon for Grub trade in game number 1. We'll have to see if Batan decides to contest for Grubs number 2. We don't really have any priority with the Ornn, but Seeker is pulling a little bit ahead of the Syndra, up 2 waves, plus crashing another big wave. As Perfect Girl going to proc the Nimbus, not the Nimbus cloak, but what's it called? The anti-magic shield. Okay, Johnny forced to walk away. I got it. The Horn of the Ornn part has been summoned. And another brittle proc. But Johnny's out of mana. The Stormbringer forcing the flash. And Johnny gonna regret summoning his goat man. Alright, Mr. Magic here starting to fall pretty far behind in CS. And that's going to be 2 free plates. Jarvan is on vision, so they know they have to play safe. But Baba and Resius right now really doing the dirty over here onto Magic and his Perfect Girl. And looks like we are going Black Cleaver first. Resius is going to get rooted out, but Baba is here. He's got a gun, points it. Remembers that he's American, forgets how to aim, and is going to go back to farming. Johnny here, looking for Pizza Vegan, wants some slices because he's got that hungry. You know, he probably smoked a good blunt and now he needs some food. Seeker going in, trying to find a play here on BB. BB's got no flash. We get the stun from Diego, the Heartbreaker, and Seeker is going to take the kill on BB. BB getting turned into a 2-for-1 sex toy in this mid lane. The Syndra not having any fun with the Worlds matchup. As we saw Frisco V get gangbanged by the LPL. And Johnny here taking a great play. Just waiting on his opportunity. And Brittle proc. And the charge. Is it going to be enough? The Enchanted Crystal Arrow misses. We get Seeker with the flash. The Tonic Shadow. Mr. Magic gets a kill here on Resius. Yeah, you know, like when it's like 2 guys fucking 1 girl. I call that a 2-for-1 sex toy. It's a fun experience if you have 2 male friends that you're close with. Or you're 2 girls with a strap on. Anyways, Johnny not being able to get the solo kill here on Vegan Pizza. Does burn his flash though, which is very important for the Volibear. It's okay. You'll make friends along the way, Amanda, I'm sure. Here we have Batan cleaning up some of the jungle farm that she has been leaving alone. But she does have a pretty nice CS lead when it comes to the to Philly, and Philly is now going to try and find Batan as he tries to set something up here in the bot lane. We are not going to see the vehicle take a recall. We're going Triforce first here. His perfect girl is going to get a nice combo here, but Philly is nearby. We're going to pop the ward. Seeker also making a rotation, having that extra CS, that extra push, going for that Malignance first. And we've got, let's look at the money real quick. Johnny's down about 700 Gs, but BB is down 700 Gs. And, yeah, adds up about 600. Magic's down about 300. So, gold's almost even. Alright, Batan here. Gotta look for Dragon number 2 spawning in just a minute. But let's see if any priority gets put here into the grubs. Because Volibear and Caitlyn are really fun. Okay, the big Mantra Q coming in here. Gonna hit Perfect Girl with the second explosion. Doing about 20% damage. But Senna having access to that healing gun is, instead of trying to kill people, it's just gonna heal people back up. Seeker, with that no magic mantle, actually takes a lot less damage than he'd anticipate. With the Horn of the Onport has been channeled, we are looking for Philly. The stun coming in here. We've got the Heartbreaker from Man, but it's not some of the Dawning Shadow. The Heartbreaker over the wall, and we are able to get in. The teleport here from BB, and a fight breaks out in the bot lane. Resius gets rooted, and Miss Perfect Girl gets to live with his life. But so far, Philly being used as an unwanted condom. And this poor man getting jungle dipped here by Batan in game number 1. We've got the Searing Charge, but Pizza Vegan is hungry for some feta cheese. Owen's got to be careful. And Resi is not going to be able to interrupt the recall here. We got the Kraken Slayer here on Mr. Magic. We've got the Malignance, the Mercs. And those are about the only completed items we have so far this game. So what to see. Looking at the money, the funny monies. Yeah, no one's really got the money to finish their items. Okay, wait, we got the Collector on Caitlyn, Triforce on Batan, but Vegan Pizza and Philly are able to get priority here on grubs. 6 grubs is going to be pretty dangerous. This Caitlyn's going to be touching turrets like, you know, like we let top laners play League. It's going to be very dangerous for children. And his Perfect Girl getting some ward control here in the bot lane. We are starting the prio here for Dragon number 2. It is going to be a Mountain Dragon. So we will have a useful, cool soul here in game number 1. Batan here with the jungle XP advantage over Philly. Is going to look to secure. We've got a Chemtech Rift. Okay, this could be amazing here. Johnny gonna get a very important recall denial, but Batan is lurking, looking for an opportunity. Philly is still clearing his buffs. And Mr. Magic has to be a little bit careful. You know, Caitlyn's got a big gun, you know, like, and she's got more than 4 bullets. I know he's not used to playing something that isn't Jhin, but actually, no, she shoots arrows. And Caitlyn shoots bullets. And bullets can kill people when they're used by humans who use guns. Alright, Vegan Pizza wants a slice of feta cheese, and he's gonna go in here on Johnny. We've got the Searing Charge, but Philly's gonna be used as a dumpster. The Unbreakable. Now we've got a Jarvan on Team Blossom. Another Heartbreaker to Dawning Shadow. The Charm, we're looking for plays. Batan is looking for stuff, but we are not able to get to the other side of the turret. The fumble engage here from Blossom. We need to push this wave in if we want to dive, guys. And we get the Flash Charm here. Batan here taking the turret, forcing the heal out of his Perfect Girl. So a little bit of a fumble on a dive. And Syndra going to be able to get a lot of stuff done here. But Philly is making his way back. His Perfect Girl has to get out. First turret blood though to Syndra, gonna help sort of equalize the gold lead. But Seeker now 3-0-2. The Horn of the Oranport has been summoned. The Brittle Proc, another Brittle Proc. And Johnny is going to keep fighting. We've got the Flash Munch from the Volibear. The knock-up here. We've got another Brittle Proc. And Johnny is starting to run out of juice in the can. He's going to get nom-nommed. And he goes down. Well, apparently bears eat goats for breakfast. But Patan is here. Gonna channel the stun. Is gonna get it. Oh, is Patan gonna be able to close the distance? We get another charge, but we've got the Num Num, and Volibear heals like 100 million HP, and Patan is gonna give up on the chase. So the Volibear gets to eat feta cheese and human sushi for lunch. Man, this bear has got that yummy in his tummy. Alright, as we take a fight here in the mid lane, we have sent BB to be on split pushing duty. Resius going to dodge the Senate W like Trump dodges bullets. Woo! Swerving. And we are now looking for a play. Resius getting a root to flag and drag out to his perfect girl. We've got him in our sights with a gun, but we're just gonna walk away. No hostage takers here. No controlling other people's permanence. I tell you, that's taboo. Wait, who just flashed? Oh, never mind. It was N9TF. Oh, I was scared I missed something because I picked up a bottle of water and then something happened on my screen. Seeker here, going in on BB. Gonna try to use BB for the coupon sex token. And we're not going to be able to get it. However, we do force the all-important flash from BB, who's not having an amazing game. And a flashless Syndra is like a dead monkey in a laboratory. It's fucking useless when it comes to surviving. But because we've got 6 grubs, and we've got the Rift Herald summoning in the mid lane, is anyone going to drive it? No! We're going to lose so much value, guys! We could have gotten the grubs, the turret, imagine the bonus damage! Lotus, what are you doing? Let's go, Philly! Learn how to drive, baby! That's right, we crash, we burn! And we get it! Another charge here. Now the Mega Blast Cone going to spot out the entirety of Lotus. Seeker almost takes some double penetration from them balls, but those Merc Treads, baby, and that's what I tell you, Magic Resist is king! And Seeker going to be able to live with his life. Now should almost have the Horizon, now has a second Phoenix Codex, so we are getting really close to the Horizon focus. And once we have it, it'll be really nice. Seeker here going to instantly channel his recall to go back bot lane, make sure that we do not get another turret here for the likes of BB. Vegan Pizza just wants that feta cheese, wants to get on that ass, you know, like go the nom 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 nom, because this Volibear is going to be having a lot of fun with this Ornn. And Patan here finding Resius with the Heartbreaker. We're investing the Daunting Shadow, but Caitlyn's got a gun, and guns are used to kill people. The Horn of the Oranport gets a massive 4% knockup, but Mr. Magic is nowhere near in this fight. Philly is going down, but Volibear is here, and he's drawing a lot of pressure away from Blossom. Seeker now looking to find another play. Chunks about 20% of Vegan Pizza's HP, but we don't have our support. We don't have a support, we don't have our jungle. We're just going to smite the dragon away. And here, Philly does have the smite on cooldown. Are we going to be able to make the play happen? This is very risky, ladies and gentlemen. Seeker looking for a play, but we have a smite. Resius is also coming. Blue team has stolen. Blue team has taken the dragon, and Johnny gonna get turned into some feta cheese. But Patan with the hero play, gonna transform into the Volibear, and here comes the Munchies. Seeker has his ultimate once again, and BB gonna get turned inside out into a sex toy. A beautiful two-man stun. The Heartbreaker comes out. Viego getting the resets. A beautiful flash charge, and Baba gonna be turned into some fried cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 5-for-1 ace for Blossom. Seeker! 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 The man, the myth, the legend himself on Ari, carrying his team in team fights, going ha 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 ha! Man does not want to give up. Yes, the plotting Yumi. Man, Seeker's gonna make me lose my voice. Okay, I guess I gotta cast like this for a few minutes. Apologies if I sound like a sex offender. But Seeker and Magic are gonna be able to get 2 turrets for themselves after that team fight. We did lose the Dragon. It's 2-1 in Dragon still. But on the bright side here for Lotus, they do have the mid, inner, and inhib at 50% already. So that is like good for them. But yeah. I'm gonna sound pretty weak for a little bit, but don't worry, if my voice cracks, it's perfectly normal. I'm just, I'm so happy, and yeah, when I'm happy, I get excited. I'm like Jinx, except instead of attack speed, I gain momentum, and yeah, that's about it. Alright, so right now, we're clearing some vision around the Baron. Looking to get a play in. We've got 2 items almost across the board for everybody. Ashe working towards that Bork. We've got the Horizon Focus, which is going to be a very important item here for Seeker. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow, and Ressi is going to be found out. Seeker goes in with the charm, gets an Instant Orb of Deception, and it's over. The pressure here for the Baron has been lifted. Batan and Seeker able to get another easy kill. Seeker putting the team on his back, going like, semifinals, woohoo, semifinals, woohoo. Ressi is playing like shit today. The flag and drag into the Cataclysm. Mr. Magic taking some dick, but he's got a team behind him. And Philly gonna get turned into Swiss cheese. Vegan pizza is running out of flavoring. Batan's gonna miss the stun. Seeker doesn't have his ultimate yet, but here comes the Horn of the Ord Porn. We are ready. It's being channeled. It's gonna hit. BB's forced to flash. Vegan pizza forced to flash away as well. And here now we are turning the bear into some well-earned McDoubles. Okay, a nice Demacia standard going to be used to see the team. A nice double knockup here from the Orb. Batan has the takeover. Soul going to find the Karma. We're taking over the Jarvan. We need to find Baba. And Baba dies. Baba is dead. Vegan pizza gotta get knocked up like a girl after Roe v. Wade. And this game is looking to be over, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the flash from his perfect girl just because he can. And then it's going to be Baron Nashor for Blossom in game number 1. Another beautiful 3-4-0. Golf clap. Oh. Okay, well, I've managed to restore my voice just a little bit, but I'm going to sound like this. I have an air bubble in my throat for a little bit. But Blossom are able to get the Baron Nashor, drawing about a 5,000 gold lead here. And the ornaments are starting to come through. Seeker almost finishing his Death Cap. We've got the Bork on Magic. We've got the Black Cleaver on Senna. We've almost got something on Johnny. We finished the Thunder Sky here on Viego, working towards probably a Stairs Gauge. Things are looking great. Unfortunately, Philly and Resius are being used like an inside-out sex toy that's washable without any lube. And unfortunately, that just means that since the jungle and support are doing nothing in these team fights, that we're not getting much done. Yi jumped in on the Ashe, and the Ashe just stayed still and was like, yo, I'm Legolas, bitch. And I was firing arrows because there was no pressure. And when Jarvan doesn't do any damage, I'm Jarvan. I'm helping. Alright, we've got a siege here on the bot, inner turret. But Vegan Pizza is going to turn the turret into paper mache. Though we do trade an inner turret for an inner turret. But these 6 scrubs means that we can push pretty fast. Vegan Pizza going to be forced to walk away as we are getting ready to siege the inhibitor turret. Though on the bright side here for Lotus, Caitlyn is doing a lot of damage. If she can ever actually have a team that can peel, we can get stuff done. But the Hextech Drake, the Soul Pawn is ready here. And I don't think we'll be able to take it.
Seeker with a magnificent performance. Batan, a magnificent performance. And Perfect Girl with some pretty nice Daunting Shadows. And things are going well so far here for the side of Blossom in game number 1. So let's hope. Baba gonna get stunned again, and Baba gets turned into some fried chicken. At the end of the day, the Horn of the Important God gonna be getting 2 more. Oh, a nice flash charm, but unfortunately, gotta be responded by the mouse clicky away. We're gonna be able to get the Demolish proc on this turret. We've got a big wave, but Johnny is taking aggro. We have to be careful. The minions are dead. We need our minion wave, and it's coming in hot. It's a cannon minion wave. So we still have the Baron buff for a little bit. We can do this. They're sieging, but without grubs, it's pretty hard to take turrets. And now that Caitlyn is back, I don't think we can afford. Okay, that turret is about 2 auto attacks from being destroyed. Here, Mr. Magic has to be careful, gets caught here, and we're gonna get the gun to his head, but Mr. Magic has a support that has a shield, though we are gonna get the execute here from BB. Magic's gonna get a return kill. The Horn of the Porn God gonna be summoned here, and now Philly forced to run away. Viego looking for a dash, doesn't have the Heartbreaker, but it looks like we might be able to end the game here. We've got 30-second depth timers on both the top lane and the mid lane. The turret's gonna be turned into Swiss cheese, and the inhibitor's gonna be going down. However, the Baron buff has worn off. Ladies and gentlemen, we no longer have the ability to push, and Philly and Baba are making their way back here. But we are looking to try and get some pressure here on the inhib turret. Johnny is gonna get a Demolish proc, but is taking turret because he's got a Bramble Vest, looking to build that Kanik Rookern, if I'm not mistaken. Taking a reset here. Johnny is going back to the base. And yeah. No, Johnny decides to clear the way first. Let's look at the Mad Monies. And as Seeker is spending another 2,100 gold, it is a almost 4,000 gold lead here in the mid lane. Seeker really getting the best of BB. I think BB and Baba should have stayed playing TFT, because at this point, they're not really doing much in a League of Legends tournament. It's Perfect Girl going to get some vision control here, going to find Philly. It's funny that the enemy jungler can give you stacks on setup by killing a monster. Objective bounties are falling off soon, but we are going to be able to get yet another turret for the side of Blossom. Now shoving in a really big wave. We got this Perfect Girl looking to zone Philly. And unfortunately, Caitlyn Sintra on a non-Baron wave do a decent amount of damage to minions. So without any grubs, it's going to make things a little harder. We've got the Blade of the Immortal King and the Infinity Force finish here for the side of Viego and Ashe. Volibear going to be getting another turn. So it's going to be up to Blossom to pull the trigger. They are going to have to force an engage, so this Volibear is just going to end the game. We've got the Horn of the Ornporn. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is gonna miss. We're gonna get a nice I forgot what I was talking about, I'm sorry. Volibear getting an inner turret, but we've got super minions on the Nexus. We do get that inner turret, but Mr. Magic is a little bit overextended. Seeker looking for the play here on Baba. Got to be able to make the same play attempt here in another like 40 seconds. What a nice skin on Seeker's Ari. She's so pretty. And vegan pizza gotta be stopped because we don't serve those people here. And Johnny going to make sure to ruin the recalls a little bit, but that's a second Baron start here for the side of Blossom. Looks like there's zero contention so far. It is going to be pinged. Holy fuck, the map was having a seizure with that blue trinket. We're going to get a quick reset in, but we need to run back to be able to get to the dragon. Philly is the only one in the dragon pit, but Johnny is going to find him. Gonna look to deny access here. And this is Chemtech Soul if it happens. We get a Criblim and a Serix Gauge here over on the side of Blossom. And we are getting ready to end this game. We've cracked open the mid lane. We've almost cracked open the bot lane and the top lane at this point. So, and the Nexus turrets have taken some damage. Okay, Philly gonna try and make a hero play, but doesn't realize that he's gotta be inside the pit to get the objective. And just like Sam Who yesterday, Who. So far, Batan has been playing with power. MTG cards. And Caitlyn setting up the fat person trap. Hopefully, hoping that someone big and chunky is gonna fall for this obvious cupcake on a bear trap. And Johnny not gonna enjoy being turned into feta cheese. Batan is looking to take this turret. Seeker, Batan gets rooted here. In trouble here. We've got the Heartbreaker, but it's not going to be enough. Seeker gets taken down. Mr. Magic in trouble. Gotta get flash ass smacked. And the Syndra. Then Caitlyn is taking a triple kill. The wheels are turning here. The teleport's coming in for Syndra. And we're looking to end the game. We've got 40-second death timers here. And can the Horn of the Oranborn be enough? We've got... it's a bared up wave though. So... Johnny gonna be helped. The Horn of the Oranborn has been channeled. It's been summoned. We've got it. And the Brittle Proc's not gonna happen because we get stunned out of the way. This Perfect Girl and Johnny are trying to find this Volibear. But it's Perfect Girl. It's just a Senna with no damage. And the Stormbringer is gonna be summoned here. We're trying to do damage to the turret. But Vegan Pizza is taking the turret aggro. So we have to back off. That is Chemtech Soul here, though, for the side of Blossom. Game 1, action-packed. It wouldn't be action-packed if there weren't some throws, if you know what I mean. Philly here tried to secure the red buff, but Johnny, being the Giga Chad that he is able to save the red buff for his team. All right. We have, with that bad team fight though, we have LDR Rapid Fire. Yeah, LDR Rapid Fire, Rabadons, and Iceborne here finish here on the side of Lotus. Caitlyn now super far ahead. 2,000 gold ahead of Mr. Magic. Even though there is a 4,000 gold lead, gold difference in the mid lane, this Caitlyn is really putting away the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. He's gonna fight alongside Obama. He gets shown the Horn of the Born and summoned. And Baby's in trouble too. She's gonna get turned into Swiss cheese. And Seeker is going in. Another knockup. Filet gonna get turned into Filet Mignon. And Johnny is the scoreboard. We've got Vegan Pizza trying to make a difference, but Mr. Magic says no and wants to kill Russius, and that's gonna be an ace, and ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna be the end of game number 1. Blossom take a wonderful team fight win after throwing the last team fight. And we are heading over to game number 2. Blossom at match point. Can we do the 2-0 dream? We got this. Normally during big team fights, I turn the scoreboard off. But the actual scoreboard is up on the top right. If you're talking about like games played and stuff, but other than that, yeah. Alright, sorry, my voice a little bit shot. I've been casting as a happy caster, so maybe I need to, watch my pace, because right now, like, I sound like a dead person. And some good sleep is gonna do me some good. But yeah, Lotus, we're getting by that's a TLDR for the scoreboard. Just rubbing the fingers in the butthole. Here we go. We're getting ready to get into the lobby for game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. And game number 1 was hype as fuck. We saw Seeker's Ari, probably going to be banned, unfortunately. But it is always fun to see this man play this shaman. He plays it so well. Finds so many picks. And Mr. Magic on Ashe, landing so many good enchanting crystal arrows. I'm surprised that he's able to play Ashe. He's a Shin 1 trick. Normally that means that he shouldn't be able to play any other AD carry. But I guess he's been putting in the work on the side. And I'm happy to see that. Batan also playing pretty well for game number 1. But let's enjoy some bomb on Battlefield. Oh, my throat hurts. Here we go, getting ready for game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, all the players seem to be arriving into the lobby. Oh, the draft has already started. We're not even waiting for me in this? Oh, we are waiting for me. Ah, such a gentleman. Here we go. Alright, let me place the camera for the draft. Holy fuck. Welcome everyone! Hey, we're peaking, we got viewers, let's go, people are hyped! This is the biggest match on the line here, outside of the Chiefs, but we know the Chiefs are beating Green anyways, so it's like it doesn't really matter at this point, you know. And here we go, as we get ready for the ready checks here to start a draft number 2. I don't know if it's been given, but not all the players in the lobby yet. It looks like we've got once again, we've got Lotus on blue side. So that means we need an impactful first pick. And as much as Baba put in the work, his team didn't put any effort in to winning the game. So I don't want to see Syndra into Ari. That's dog shit. I don't want to see this Karma. Dog shit. I honestly, I don't want to see Philly on Jarvan. That was pretty bad. I think I saw him ult once this game. Once. That was one ult. It was like a 30-minute game. There was a single ultimate. Poo poo kaka shishi poo poo. Bad. No. But hopefully Lotus does adapt the draft and plays a little bit better. I would like a contested series. Though I won't complain if my boys in red win a 2-0 easy stomp and send them to the Shadow Realm. That would be the second Ninetale Fox team that we send to the Shadow Realm on my stream. Da 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 da. We've got the ready checks for the drafts. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get to game number 2. The draft is on. Are we gonna see any bad adaptation? Or are we gonna see a salty run back? Because it wasn't even close. Like, sure, Vegan Pizza played well against Ornn, but okay, so we've got the same Skarner brand. The first pick has to be more impactful than a Caitlyn. Okay, so same bands. So far, we got that salty run back. I'm not sure. Okay, they're gonna ban Jade. Okay, so it looks like we might be changing up the bans here for Lotus. We might be leaving the... No. Okay, so we're banning Syndra because we want to first pick Ari. But Syndra's not great into Ari anyways. Huh. Interesting. I mean, if we pick Ari here... Well, this... be fair, I'm not sure what Seeker plays into Ari. They're maybe just thinking about to ban the Ari, but if they don't ban the Ari, they don't pick the Ari, then you get the Ari for free anyways, right? But can you risk? Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be an Ari. Yeah, it's gonna be an Ari first pick here for BB. Are we gonna get to see that sexy $500 million Faker skin because I love it with those little animated tails that go nom 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 nom. It's a pretty cute skin. Alright, Mr. Magic back on Ash duty. Did great in game number 1. I mean, fell behind quite a bit. But he was there for the actual carries of his team to put in the work and get the kills. Looks like the Ash is locked in here. And the Senna was pretty decent. I wouldn't mind grabbing the Senna because I don't think it's going to be left through. But, oh, we're just going to grab the Viego. Does Seeker play Silas? Because just having access to the Ahri ultimate is amazing. And if we lock in, like, I don't know, like a Jinx or something here to try and counteract the Ash, then Silas would be amazing. Because we got the Super Mega Death Rocket, we got the Spirit Rush. A little bit of a harder lane matchup, I want to say. Okay. Oh my god! This is a Silas angle! Silas angle! Seeker! 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 Seeker hard carried game 1. And if he gets to play Silas versus an Amumu and an Ahri, bro, this game is free. There's no Swain! Okay, Silas, 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 Silas. Sandra? I mean, I can see it. It's like a good pick at the Ahri, but dude, we have Swain, Amumu, Ahri. Just give us the Silas, please, Seeker. Don't know. Delisandra. No! We're gonna be batting set here. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna pass out of my chair. It was nice knowing you guys. We're gonna be batting Mundo away from Johnny. Okay, and this time we're going to be banning Ornn and Olaf in the last ban slots here for both teams. The Ornn putting in a lot of work with those fantastic follow-up engages. But this was all off the back of our Seeker's Ahri. So we'll have to see what Johnny has in mind here. Ooh, I mean... Okay. So it is Swain 80 carry here for Bob. Sorry, I almost dropped my water bottle on my nuts, and that would have hurt like le tabarnak. Lotus have to pick up their support and their top lane here. I want to see a frontline tank, and I would like to see some form of engage. So we're just gonna get the Licky Turbo and the Camille. Okay, so it's Camille into... Okay, so is it Camille support or Tom Kench support? Because I don't know if either of them have a favorable matchup in the Cho'Gath. But we'll see. If Johnny is able to hard win this lane of whoever, if he's playing against Camille and he shits on Camille, okay, the Ash Melio, I mean, it makes sense. Okay. It's a good draft here from Blossom. Interesting draft here from the side of Lotus. We'll have to see if they are tilted or if the momentum is coming through and we can push to a game 3. Because if they are tilted, we are going straight up to the 2-0 department. I am going to be able to sleep early today. I'm just going to go like chat with friends probably like tomorrow morning or whatever. But yeah, my butt always hurts. Oh, come on, it's moving. Go play yourself, please. Oh man, I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Please. Alright, we've got the champion select started. Oops, my bad, guys. Here we go. Oh shit. I think it's something like this. Yeah. I'm scared. I think it's like this. Wait. So I try to triangulate the minimap in my head through the screen. But, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna mic off until the game starts. I gotta rest my voice a little bit. It was a little too hype in game number 1, but yeah. Alright, so I'm back. Voice still pretty shot. I don't have any like lozenges, but I'm gonna sound like a registered sex offender tomorrow, and I apologize to all my friends in Discord that are gonna have to hear my voice sound like what it's gonna sound. But as always, I'm here to deliver a cast with a lot of hype and a lot of energy, and if it costs me a few days of my life every week, well, it's for you guys, so thumbs up! I do have to buy lozenges the next time I go to the pharmacy, though. This casting job is pretty intense. But anyways, we get this back to delay. I'm going to put the headset down and gonna go get some more water. I'll be right back. Oh. But I don't want to get the shits, man. I already super took a dump today. Oh damn! Everyone heard the conversation I had in the kitchen with myself. That's crazy. See, that's how good a quality microphone I have. The people's like, oh, Blue Yeti's dog shit ass mic, bro. It can hear me talking in the shower. Shit's OP. Here we go. We got a minute left. Make sure to start making your way back. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got more Wawa. Hopefully, maybe it's gonna be able to fix my throat, but got that anime go. Here we go. As we get ready, I'm gonna pause aquatic ambience, and we are gonna be getting into the game. We are gonna be doing the skin roulette. Don't worry, I just didn't do it last time because I didn't pause the thing in time. I didn't have to. Yeah, a lot of issues, but don't worry, no more excuses. I hear Dust. I know you are still here. I'm gonna give you your skin roulette, and I know you don't want to miss it, so here it comes. Gotta meditate, you know, gotta get that inner focus from Pokemon. You gotta be able to not be able to flinch, you know? Alright, here we go. Oh, get that stretchy in. Man, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. Holy shit. Here we go. Skin Roulette starts in 3, 2, 1. We've got Winter Blessed Camille, Heartache, Amumu, Immortalized Legend, Ari, Prestige chosen into the Wolf Swain, Arcana, Tom Ketch, Fairy Court, Melio, Cosmic Queen Ash, Program, Lissandra Worlds 2024 Viego, at Gentleman Choga. Ooh, BB is the big money spender! I was not expecting to see like $100 million skin, but BB must be the world's best e-girl. Yow! I'm not going to do the Melio thing. You guys are going to hate me for it. Alright. So we've got 5 TPs. Swain not taking a offensive summoner is normal. Is more of a pussy back laner like Viger, like Syndra, like whatever. Really wants to farm up as much as he can. Teleport back to lane. Take a cheater. Get his Lost Chapter. Normally wants to do all of that by getting his Lost Chapter on his first teleport. To make it really important. So we're going to have to see if Mr. Magic is going to be able to punish the likes of Baba the Black Sheep. Okay, Cho'Gath going to knock up Camille. Not something you'd see on Rule 34, but that's a pretty hot action. We got a Rupture versus... Oh, oh my god, no. Please don't be spamming it. Oh, thank god. GS, we won now. Okay. I'm not sure why we won. But Top Catch in the bot lane is going to give the Swain a lot of survivability. Post 6, though, it is going to weaken the front line of that Philly is building. But we'll have to see also if Philly goes tank or if he goes bad low elo jungler. If he goes bad low elo jungler and he builds AP, oh no, please. Okay, so far Baba really giving a masterclass in terms of farming here. Not missing a CS yet. There's not really much action. I mean, Camille in the early game will be denying the Cho'Gath, but as the Cho'Gath gets closer to level 6, makes it easier for them farm. This Perfect Girl gonna get rooted up by the Never Move into a crooked, a Death Hand combo. Lissandra gonna have a lot of fun time against this Ahri, because Ahri likes to farm through her minions. Lissandra gets easy Q opportunities at almost every stand, and Johnny here gonna be able to get some CS, but a Big Wave is pushing into him. Another super mega ultra super fire kick coming out from the Viego. Yeah, Viego is Melio now. It's Wahoo! Imagine Wahoo with an emo voice. That's Viego on Melio. Okay, another Never Move here. This Perfect Girl has to start dodging these skill shots because giving stacks to Swain is not a good idea, especially in the early game. But Seeker continuing to abuse BB like an underpaid sex worker. And Super Mega Fire Kick here going to miss. And Mr. Magic doing what he can to get as much CS as possible. This Swain does have the easy availability to get as much CS as possible. And Super Mega Fire Kick here going to miss. Oh no, please. Oh god. I'm going to cringe every time he laughs on Melia or does his dance. Shut up. Sorry, I had to. He's gonna do it on repeat. It's triggering. Alright, we've got Batan getting the stun here. BB gonna get hit by the Claw of Ice. And good gang by Batan. Unfortunately not being able to proc any summoners here. But so far, for the time being, there's not much action. I mean, Cho'Gath was forced to take an early back because Kemi is Kemi, and you know when you play child molester champions, you get child molester results, and you do good in the top lane. So Cho'Gath early on are not gonna have the means to deal with this true damage, but we've got the Abyssal Dive here onto his Perfect Girl. And Mr. Magic gonna be the one focused. There's a fight on two fronts. Ash forced the flash away. We almost get the flash from Seeker, but Seeker able to claw away at the last minute. I hate it when it splits up between two different team fights that we're having at the exact same time. But a little bit of action, and Amumu is trying, is going Bomby Cinder first. So maybe there is hope that Amumu will be building properly. But that has not yet taken a reset. And we got grubs in 50 seconds, so never move here, gonna pull back. But Resius is very low. And first blood over to Baba. Here, Mr. Magic not really respecting the Swain. And instead of peeling for the Ashe, we went after the Tom Kedge. We did burn his summoners, but Ashe lost both of hers in the exchange, so I really don't think it was worth it here. Johnny going to be down a little bit of CS, so things are not looking too great here for the side of Blossom in game number 2. But, I mean, it's an early lane bully versus a tank, and it's a mage versus a low damage AD carry in the early game. So, Batan going to be doing what she normally does. Going to be trading the first set of grubs. Here, though, I don't recommend giving over 6 grubs to Kemi and Ari. Because the split push pressure is going to be a lot more intense than Volibear. And Kemi does have a Spellblade access. So, unlike Volibear, who barely builds a Spellblade, Johnny is going to be looking to get as many Q stacks as he can. Batan in a bit of trouble. Forced the flash away here from BB. And the Claw going to be able to proc here. But we do get the dragon, at least here for the side of Blossom in game number 2. So we will not be getting a Chemtech Rift, as the Chemtech Dragon is coming up next. Johnny looking to get as much stacks as possible, but with the Hextech Ultimatum available here for Kemi, he does have to be careful because she will do bonus true damage whenever she does. I think it's like just bonus damage or bonus true damage whenever she attacks. And it would be a significant problem. It almost feels like the never move range was lowered, because I could have sworn Swain wasn't ranged to land it. And BB starting to get a little bit of a farm lead here against Seeker, but that's going to be very just temporary. And Seeker going to build it right back up. So things are pretty square in the mid lane. Amumu is looking here for a play in at the top side. And Vegan Pizza going to get a knockup, but Kemi still has the hookshot. Is Mr. Magic going to be taking a lot of damage here? The last chapters were picked up here by both the mid and AD carry for the side of Lotus. And yeah, this top lane we're not going to see any action for a while. Because Kemi doesn't have kill potential if Cho'Gath doesn't play like a retard. And Cho'Gath doesn't have any kill potential unless Kemi plays like a retard. So yeah, sorry if the cast is a little more neutered. I'm trying to potentially save my energy for when the actual team fights happen. So the early laning phase is going to be a little more boring than it sometimes normally is. Okay, we're going to get the hook shot here on the Cho'Gath. Going to be taking some damage, but Kemi takes a lot. The Abyssal Dive forcing the flash here. Mr. Magic going to get the cleanse from the Breath of Light. But we're in a bit of danger, and Baba the Black Sheep is going to turn Ashe into some human spaghetti. Another nice hook shot. The Rupture going to be dodged. The Silent Shield is not going to be enough. And Kemi going to be forced to walk away from her ultimate. BB here with another nice play. Filet not going to be able to find the play here. And unfortunately, Emilio doesn't really have good damage. So we can't really save... the plating. Here, Philly is looking to make a play. Okay, the Heartbreaker forced here. And Philly gonna be dead here to Mr. Magic, which is great. Good return kill here for the side of DH. But Batan getting solo killed here. Forced to use the Heartbreaker away. Mr. Magic does have to be careful. He does see Baba on a ward, so he's not gonna fall for the trick of walking up to the Tom Kench to then get glibbity globbited and gloomly shloomlied all over. Johnny just gonna take that nom nom pizza snack, and vegan pizza here going to be looking to try and set up as much of trees as they can. Here in the mid lane, we've got a Roa on the way here for Lissandra. At least I think it's a Roa. It might be a Roa, it might be a Leandris. I'm not, sorry, not Leandris. A Roa or a Malignant. We'll have to see. I think Seeker does want early access to his ultimate, but a Rotobages wouldn't be a bad thing, though it would kind of like neuter the damage spike. And since he's the only real source of magic damage here on his team, he might need to build a little more efficiently. So we'll have to see what Seeker decides to build here in the mid lane. Wave 2 of Void Grubs has spawned. Johnny going towards a Heartsteel after building a Bramble. Really has to get that stacking going early. BP gonna be on the worst half of taking pretty bad trades. Oh, hookshot here. Gonna be invested. Oh, no. Hookshot available. Filet Mignon is making his way to the top side. And Johnny is really overextended here. Forced to flash away here from the bandage toss. We've got Batan and a Seeker here looking for potential play. Gonna get spotted on vision. And Amumu gonna be in a bit of trouble. We don't have a flash. And yeah, we're just gonna be able to assassinate the Amumu. Amumu going tank, but unfortunately he doesn't have flash. Doesn't have had his ultimate but did not flash, so wasn't gonna be able to get away. Anyways, Johnny had the feast nom nom. So if things were let go, I think Johnny is trying to get a feast stack here on the last grub. And Johnny does indeed go feast nom nom here on the grub, but because it's a 3-for-3 exchange in grubs, that first turret might be going down very fast. First turret already taken here for the side of Lotus. And this Swain is super far accelerated. 1400 gold already ahead of the Ash. Has the Blackfire Torch. We almost have the Heartsteel here on the Tom Kench. Hookshot going to miss here from a Vegan Pizza onto Johnny. And that's going to be the Dragon taken here. So we're going to 1-1. We've got the Ocean Brings Life message, which means an Ocean Rift. Swain, Tom Kench, and Camille with an Ocean Soul? This could get dirty fast. But, to be fair, we have Viego, Lissandra, Cho'Gath with an Ocean Soul. So things could look pretty good. Unfortunately, a little bit of mis-synergy. The Lissandra Claw going to miss because the Super Mega Ultra Super Awesome Fire Kick going to be used to displace the Tom Kench. Mr. Magic gonna get licked up. Floors the flash. And gonna be eat nom nom. And did the flash, but Filet Mignon is gonna turn him into some fried skewered chicken. And Ash losing both her summoners. We've got the Hextech ultimatum here. And Johnny gonna take a nice rupture. The bandage toss gonna miss. But Batan here playing defense. Unfortunately, Magic not having the best game in game number 2. Had a rough game number 1 too. Was landing some crucial ults. Batan here forced the flash away. We've got the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. And the difference is this time we just don't have any damage. 7 Seeker here. Now going to find a play onto Lissandra. Onto the Ahri. We've got the Claw. The Takeover Soul is active. But we've got Batan with a nice play. And with the top catch, she can get that licky. Gonna get the resets here, but unfortunately not going to find... Oh, we are going to find Filet. He's gonna hit the fruits, but Batan does more damage. And that is a quadra kill for Batan in the early game. However, Johnny likes getting a foot up his ass because Camille has unlocked his fetish for him. Camille gonna get a nice solo bolo onto here's Johnny in game number 2. This Camille really starting to abuse Johnny. But Batan 5-1. The game is in her hands. Seeker making a really nice claw play, but the reset potential that you get when you play Viego. Okay, Mr. Magic in a lot of damage. Gonna get turned into some frozen fried chicken. And once again, Ash having a rough game. 1-5 at this point of the game. Feels very rough at heart. The 1 item completion on the board for everyone here on Lotus. Working on 2 items. But we are going some magic resist on Ari, so the build's going to be a little bit veganist. Trying to survive this like Lysandra Cho'Gath kind of onslaught that we've got going here. Heartsteel almost picked up here by our boy Johnny. Seeker gonna get a nice play. We got an Enchanted Crystal Arrow on Resius, who's gonna get a long stun. Gonna eat the Swain, but unfortunately, Swain's not gonna find what he needs to find. Batan getting resets, and that's another double kill for Batan. Putting in the work. There's a really nice arrow by Magic to lock down this top catch, and because the big Eat Nom Nom was used before getting stunned, the Swain wasn't able to be taken to safety. And while Swain is a great character in terms of team fights, he is pretty squishy, sort of say. Batan going to be doing Viego things and just bitch slapping this Rift Herald. Now we are closing the gold lead to about 1,000 gold at this point in the game. 7 Seeker looking for a play here onto the Swain. And if we can kill the Swain again, this would be huge. But that is legendary now. We get yet another play of the Heartseeker. The Soul Takeover. We've got the Abyssal Dive. And Batan here has the ability. Gets the Heartsteel stack. But is she going to be able to get away? No, Batan going to get shut down. And Seeker going to be taken out by Bibi. Bibi's not got the resets and the extra ult charge. But we're not going to use it to get in. And the hook shot. And Pizza Vegan is going to get knocked up. Going to get heart stolen away. But a good thing whenever you take over the Tom Kench. A fun fact, as Viego or Silas, if you steal like a Cho'Gath ultimate and you use it, it's a permanent buff. So, and got a bonus Heartsteel proc, and now at 2 and almost a half items. Though a mid lane outer going to be taken here, and we are now starting the Dragon Soul stacking here for the side of Lotus. I have to pace myself. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to lose my voice while I'm speaking, so apologies on that. Okay, so I'm going to be working towards a Cosmic Drive second item. I'm interested to see if we ever get a Rylai's, because one thing that Lysandra and Cho'Gath are going to have a hard time doing is maneuvering around the Swain in teamfights. And I feel that if we get a Rylai's Crystal Scepter, it's going to be a perma slow, and it's going to be really, really good. I haven't seen any Swains actually go towards that build, but I would like some cooking to be done, but because I think it's really good. Vegan Pizza here, gonna be knocked up, gonna be hard stacked, and Batan here, the Mumu getting the shutdown means that he's still down 1,600 gold, but his second item was much cheaper than Batan's. So they are at the 2 item mark. We have the Cosmic Drive here. Camille now working towards probably a Ravenous Hydra, I'd say. Because I think that's the combo. Either that or Titanic if you want to try and avoid the recovery here from the Cho'Gath by building a bit of extra HP. We'll have to see though. Batan now needs to invest in a little bit of magic resist because Swain, Ari, Amumu, a good trio of magic resist, magic damage dealing champions. We'll see what we end up getting here is probably, it looks like it's going to be a wit's end here for Batan. So she's going fully on the offensive, getting that tenacity item. And that means if she builds the wit's end, she's going to be able to get a Hysterics Gauge to hit maximum tenacity where the stuns aren't going to mean much. Magic has his Blade of the Rune King, so he's got his one item to help him deal with the Amumu and the Swain. Batan here going to find Filet. But we're not going to have the damage here. We're investing Seeker's Teleport into the mid lane. Well, I have to keep track of Johnny's stacks. Johnny has 7 stacks. 1 monster, 6 champ, 6. One monster, 1 epic monster, 6 minions or monsters. 6 non-epics. So he's at currently the max stacks that he can have. Let's see if they try. It froze? Okay, looks like we're back to normal. Where's the game? I fixed it, I think. Can we not see the screen? La ball? What ball? Oh. Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. I don't like having to troubleshoot mid-stream or mid-game. But here we go. A fight looking to take hold. The Vision of the Empire is going to clip Batan, so we're going to heal up Swain a little bit. Yeah, there's not much to fight for. The next dragon is coming up. We do have the Baron Nashor up, but neither of these teams are really good Baron Nashor taking teams. Here we go. We've got a team fight forcing the flash here from Batan. The Abyssal Dive going in. Seeker getting the Ice Prison, but he's going to be taking the Kingdom Come. And yeah, that's a 1-for-0. Seeker forced the flash away. And we've got the Rift Herald. And this Perfect Girl just going to drive the Rift Herald into his own turret. Unfortunately, that's not how Rift Herald works. Here, yeah, Blossom are fighting a losing team fight right now. And yeah, we're going to lose both summoners on Ashe. We're going to lose the heal on Melio. And not much else is going to get done. We used a flash to engage with Amumu, but that's all we really use. The Swain ult is low cooldown. The Ashe, the Ari ult is low cooldown. And I guess the Ignite on Tom Kench, but that's like a 2 to 3 minute cooldown. That doesn't really matter in terms of engages. And it looks like we do have a Ravenous Hydra, or at least a Tiamat for the time being. Vegan Peace is just gonna choose to lose all this CS. Okay, Filet gonna get caught here. And he's gonna get nom-nom-skied by Johnny. Batan looking for the play. Looking for, okay. We do have the verdant barrier here for the side of Ari, so the Amumu Q would not have landed. And that opens the gates to start Dragon number 2, but we do have priority here to push in the mid lane. So will we be trading turret HP for it? No, it looks like we are just going to be getting a free dragon at the end of this. So we're 2-2 in dragons, down about 3,000 gold here for Blossom. But Mommy Cinder not picked up for Cho'Gath. The Ice Claw going to be procced. And yeah, we're just gonna take things slowly. Melio eating his popcorn. The Abyssal Dive gonna be coming in, but not gonna hit the target intended. Mr. Magic gets fucked over the wall, and Resi is gonna nom-nomski Diddy Party lick the shit out of him with that Heartsteel Sack, taking a nice kill here for the Tamu Kenshi. Batan clearing her red for the team, but unfortunately the only one who likes the red buff outside of Viego is dead. So Seeker here gonna get caught, forced to claw away, gets a nice ultimate, and Resius is tanking the turret. We've got the Curse of the Sad Mummy going back in. Seeker gonna be taken down. Batan doesn't have the Heart Seeker, and that is a team fight win here for Lotus, and it's pretty convincing. BB with a really nice play to follow up on her jungler. Momentarily, we can turn the thing back on. Okay, I mean, Johnny is getting some Heartsteel stacks, which is great, but the Tamu Kenshi has as many stacks as Johnny does. So that's a feels Batman moment. About 5,000 gold behind. Yeah, if Seeker gets caught or Magic gets caught, then there's not much that we can do here. Ravenous Hydra now picked up for Camille. We're going AP on the Amumu because it just doesn't really matter at this point. Ari decided to go the vegan build for us anyways. So we've got the Verdant Barrier probably into the Horizon Focus. So it's going to take a really long time before we see any Magic Pen. Or we see the Rabadon Staff Cap here for the side of Ari. Items being picked up can minimize the action bar. And right now we've got Filet farming up. Johnny pushing in, trying to get some turret pressure. Does have access to Demolish. So maybe we can get a turret if they delay for Johnny long enough. But Magic going to be sitting here in the mid lane just farming up the waves. Doesn't really have anything else to do. The Johnny is going to take a recall. Not going to force it. The Abyssal Dive going to be forced on this perfect girl. He's forced to flash away here. And Seeker here going to be forced to use the Frozen Tomb. But we get the teleport here from Johnny. Vegan Pizza got to be silenced. The arrow's going to hit Ash. It's going to hit Ari, who has the spell shield. Batan is in trouble. Batan going down. The carry of the game is getting demolished. A good shutdown here for BB. And Resius putting in work versus Seeker. Able to zone off Blossom entirely. Tamu Kenshi hasn't been used yet. Vegan Pizza gets a nice hook shot. Seeker forced to claw away. Magic in danger. We're going to trade Ari for Ash, but that is going to be the top inner turret taken here for the side of Lotus. And Straff not working too well. I really felt like we had a Silas angle here for the side of Seeker, but this game, he's been a no call, no show. An NSNC, as we call it at the Canadian airport. And if you are no call, no show, how you gonna play the game? We really gotta see Seeker pick up the pieces of the puzzle, because you got the perfect example of how Blossom games go. You've got game 1, Seeker is on a playmaking champion. Game 2, Seeker is also on a playmaking champion. But game 1, Seeker is winning. Seeker is talking. Seeker is deliberating what he needs to and helping his team make plays. Now Batan is the only one in the position to be making plays. Seeker getting caught out, forced to ult early. Doesn't get to ult enemies, has to ult himself so he doesn't die. Doesn't have a Zonias, so getting caught is just disastrous. Mr. Magic not having a great game on the Ashe. We're landing some arrows, but we're ulting the Ari, who has a spell shield. So we're not doing anything. Seeker here now having the 2 items, working on his Zonias. We've got the Wits End on both Magic and Viego. And the longer this game goes, the better the Cho'Gath and the Lissandra scale. But his Perfect Girl going to be taken into the Hextech Ultimatum. Just going to annihilate this Melio. We're going to eat up the Viego. And Batan's just going to get taken down. This Tamu Kenshi really putting in a lot of work. And the Camille doing a much better job than Volibear did in game number 1. Mr. Magic going to get jumped on, forced to flash away. Seeker here taken to the Shadow Realm and fight a contest for the Ari. Going to be important here in game number 3. This champion has been game determining. But also, the Amumu putting in a lot of work, getting some really nice multi-man Curse of the Sad Mummies. So we do get the delayed knockup interaction from the Cho'Gath with the Tahm Kench. So just like if you were to finish a recall at the last second, but say get knocked up or take damage, you'll still complete your action. Same thing just happened with Tahm Kench, and we got to see it. It's a very rare interaction. But we are going to get Ocean Soul Point here for the side of... we are getting Ocean Soul Point here for the side of Lotus. We're up 7,000 gold. Even though the mid lane went vegan, the 80 carries putting in a lot of work, and the Camille's just one-shotting people. So it just doesn't matter at the end of the day. Looking at the gold, we're up about 3,000 gold top lane. We're up about 3,000 plus gold in the bot lane. We're up 1,000 gold mid. We're up 2,000 gold in the support position. Tahm Kench has 2.5 items, ladies and gentlemen. Seeker doesn't even have 2.5 items. So, yeah, it's crazy. Alright, Batan now getting towards that Sterix gauge. Probably should have considered building it earlier, but really gonna need it because Batan just gets eaten up by the Tahm Kench. It doesn't matter. You can't cancel the Tahm Kench ult. He will find you. He will eat you. And while Viego is unstoppable during his ult, if he uses it not to survive, here Resius is making a pretty aggressive play just to get a Heartsteel stack. But the fact that Resius has more Heartsteel stacks than Johnny is telling. This Tahm Kench been putting in a lot of work, and this Swain combination is pretty disgusting. Buying a lot of safety. Filet here, gonna get stunned up. We're gonna pop the blast on the opposite way. Johnny is gonna nod nom nom skis. Batan here needs to get the takeover soul. We're gonna be able to get the kill on the Camille here, so it's just the Swain. But the Ahri is on hard. Mr. Magic doing his best to auto attack. Resius is gonna go down, but now Seeker and Johnny have to put in the work. The Cho'Gath is doing a lot, and we get the knockup. Seeker gonna get the claw, and now it's Johnny versus Baba the Black Sheep. And we've got the rupture. It's gonna miss. We gotta dodge the never move. And Johnny able to get the shutdown to save his team. A nice team fight here. A lot of stacks given over to Johnny. So a bit of a redemption here. Now Johnny having 3,000 gold really has to put the team on his back here. But the fact that we got to kill the Camille early was so important. We've got the Kanik now. We have to do it. Johnny has to be able to pick up the slack when Amanda dies early like that. But, sorry, Amanda, my bad. When Batan dies early like that. But what Batan was able to do is make sure that this Amumu, who's been tearing up the backline, dies. Then Camille died. So there was no backline access. BB was the only one left. And she got focused down too. So... really good team fight adaptation here from Blossom. Mid-team fight. We're teleporting top lane here for the Swain. And Johnny has another 1,200 gold to spend. So we'll have to see what he ends up wanting to pick up. I mean, outside of Camille, there's no physical damage on this team. So you can go full ham on Magic Resist. A Spirit's Visage would be probably insane, but I think an Unending Despair versus Zero Anti-Heal would actually be kind of good. We're going Rylai's here 4th on the Swain. We've got the Hourglass, so things are pretty huge. Batan working towards that stack is going to be really important. Magic getting a QSS, very important, because he is one of the focuses here in the team fight. Seeker getting a bit of Magic Pen, important to get the Crypt Bloom, not the Void Staff. Because you're not looking to do damage. Well, you are looking to do damage, but you're looking to do damage while getting cooldown reduction. So it's very important. Johnny gonna be going towards a Riftmaker. I'm not too sure if I like that. But with how much HP he has, it's pretty important. But an inner turret here. A bottom inner turret just going to be abandoned here for Blossom because we didn't rotate the minions properly. And Camille looking for someone to assassinate. She is 3 items. And if anyone other than Cho'Gath walks up to this Camille, or gets found by this Kemi, probably going to get assassinated. This Kemi does a lot of damage at this point in the game. We've got the Horizon Focus now finished here for Ari. It's a little bit of the vegan build. I think now we're going... I don't know what else we're going. And probably Cripploom here for Ari. But Ari having an advantage and really not utilizing it too well. Seeker is up almost 100 CS against this Lissandra. Alright, here we go. Tom Kench is going to dive in. We're going to get the Licky Licky on Emilio, but Cho'Gath is putting some pressure. His Perfect Girl forced to flash away here as there is no Mikhails. Yeah, there is no Mikhails, which is pretty big here. Mikhails would be very, very good. But this is Ocean Soul. That's got to be uncontested. Johnny going to get access to the inner turret. Now we're working on the inhibitor turret. But Ocean Soul is huge here for Kemi. And yeah, you can see that Johnny doing a lot of damage. Vegan Pizza forced to hookshot away. Johnny in trouble here. This could be the end of the game if he gets caught. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow gonna come down here. Gotta hit Resius. But BB going to find the shutdown here on Johnny. And Mr. Magic nowhere near to start here for the fight. So Johnny unfortunately getting caught. Refusing to flash away at the start of the team fight. A little bit unfortunate. He does have the Riftmaker now. Going against... no, going to pick back up his Riftmaker. But Kemi is huge here. Going to get the flash. Not going to be able to kill Emilio. This is really huge. Tom Ketch is going to buy... He's going to eat the Kemi. But Batan going to get taken here by Vegan Pizza. Magic is going to just get run down here. And that is an ace here for the side of Lotus. And that's going to be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a fumbling team fight. But the key difference is Seeker was not there this game. Seeker just felt AFK. And unfortunately, when Seeker is not here, Blossom tends to struggle. Johnny doing what he can here on this Cho'Gath, but that's going to be the end of game number 2. We're going to Silver Scrapes, baby! And you know what that means. We're getting hype! So get those lighter and those fire emojis here in the chat ready, because here we go. Let's get hyped. Silver Scrapes, game 3. It's the deciding game to decide if we get more Ninetale Fox or more DH in our semifinals for the Mamago. So get hyped. I want to see some emojis in the chat. If we have any live viewers, let's get it rocking. Spam! Emote wall! Emote wall! You guys got this! Alright, here we go. The draft is getting ready. Oh, it's already started. Holy shit. Things are on fire. We're banning the Sway. We've got Blossom on blue side. This is good. We banned the Skarner away from Batan. We're going to be banning Ari here on blue side. We're going to be banning Jin. We're going to be banning Lux. Okay, so interesting. We are on blue side for Blossom, and we are banning Ari away from BB. Not that BB had the most perfect game. But I'm going to be banning the Viego here in game number 3. Not letting Batan back on it. Even though Batan had 2 pretty decent games. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oops. Alright, we're going to first pick that Corki, a responsive Seraphine here for Lotus. Excited to see who's going to be piloting the canonical Cannoneer. The brat. The boom boom pow, if you know what I mean. I love Corki. I love watching Corki gameplay. But we've got a Seraphine here for Lotus. It's very, very important to see if it's Seraphine APC or Seraphine support. And we're going to be taking the Seraphine with the Amumu. So we've got amazing ways to engage team fights. So this is looking disgusting. The Wombo drafted here so far by Lotus. We'll have to see if there's an adaptation to stop this madness. A Braum could be fantastic, but Mundo not being banned means that Johnny gets to play it. But Tad also going to be on the Ivor. Okay. We got the Ivor. We got the Mundo. The Mundo is really big because it's Johnny's tank carry. Kiss the muscles. They grow faster that way. Okay, and because we weren't able to ban the Hui Kaiser, it is going to be picked up here for the top laner of Lotus. I forgot their names. It's going to be picked up here for Vegan Pizza. Okay, Syndra going to be banned here in the mid lane. I'm not that good, but I do hit the gym. I do hit the gym. But I've got good genetics. To be fair, my father is shredded as fuck. Okay, we're gonna be banning Kog'Maw? Okay, is Kog'Maw Seraphine a hidden OP? Is that like a thing from solo queue or scrims, guys? Can anyone let me know? Because Kog'Maw Seraphine doesn't sound like a fantastic lane matchup. We're gonna be target focusing Mr. Seeker here in the mid lane. Now that his Ahri is off the table, we're gonna be... yeah, but look, I already have a wife and we're expecting kids soon, so, you know, I'm a little bit taken, you know, but tee, thank you, girl, for the compliment. That's why you're my bestie, because you're always there to cheer me up. Okay, I'm never doing that accent again. I did it once for you, Amanda. That was like my Valley Girl accent, just for you, you know? Alright, so we banned Caitlyn Kog'Maw here from Lotus. We're going to be picking up Hui, so that's a lot of magic damage. Like, a lot of magic damage. So I think that could be Hui Seraphine bot lane. It is very annoying. And I think that would be the go-to, because we kind of need like an AD mid laner. Seeker not known to play AD mid laners though. We're going to pick up the Bard to go with the Corki. Very aggressive early game. Combo if we get the Cosmic Binding against the wall with the Gatling gun. Phosphorus Bomb. You know? Does a lot of damage. But we have no magic damage here on the side of Blossom. So we need a mage. Is it Rise time? But Rise into Hui, Mordekaiser, or Mumu Seraphine does not sound like a lot of fun. What does Seeker have in the bank for us? We need him to come through. On the... Excuse me? Excuse me? That's an ASOL! Ladies and gentlemen, we got the big blue dragon of the sky! And I finally get to say the fucking line! Don't worry, you'll see what the line is. But I finally get to say it because it's the first time that I see an Aurelian soul reworked in my fucking games that I get to cast. So I am super hyped. What are we going to finish up here for Lotus? Yon and Yasuo are... okay, wow. We just went Smolder Okay, so it's the battle of the true damage dragons. Roar! Getting that flex on. Getting that smex on. As we are ready here, the players are getting ready to be positioned. So we are going to be starting the game very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. As a reminder, if you need to go get a drink, go to the washroom, or just doodle around for 5 minutes, you got 5 minutes before we get into the game. And you're not going to want to miss out this skin roulette, because I believe it's going to be magical. For my gold, shout out to my gold Stardust for enjoying my content 24/7. Toilet support. Okay, so Restius is currently, like, you know, liquidating his assets. Skibidi support. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. I've been wanting to say that all stream to the N9TF Lotus team. That they're just missing a player called Boo Boo. Because they have Baba, they have BB, and now they need Boo Boo. Alright, we've got the ready check here from the side of Blossom. Champion Select is starting. We're getting ready to get hype. It's game number 3. I'm going to give it my all, as you always know. And, yeah. Interesting draft here from both sides. So we've got some true late game shenanigans going here. We're going to have to see if... Alright, let's give our energy to Blossom. Everyone, put your hands in the air and give your energy to the spirit bomb that Seeker is collecting, because the skies are about to descend upon the mortal realm. Here, take my energy. Blossom, take this W! There you go. I've contributed to the spirit bomb. I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball. So, yeah. I in like 4 days, I've done 110 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. So we're a third of the way through already. Yes, that's roughly a little more than 8 hours a day of anime. Oh. Okay, we've got 4 minutes to go before we get that skin roulette, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss this one, because I feel like we're going to get some banger fucking skins. We got that Mundo, that Acel, that Corky. Can't go wrong. Hopefully we see that Dunkmaster Ivern that goes the swish and the swoosh, you know? And then we got Bard, probably going to Bard on the little clarinet. And, I mean, Smolder only has 1 skin. Hui has like 2 skins. Seraphine's got a lot of skins, to be fair. Amumu's got a decent amount, same with Mordekaiser, but can't be expecting much from Hui and Smolder, as they literally have 3 skins combined together. Like, Ivern has more skins than that. Gotta reset the nerves. Gotta reset the mental. Gotta get ready to get our heads in the game. We're back in aquatic ambience already. Damn, yeah, I swapped off playlist for Silver Scripts, then went back on, and now we're already back at aquatic ambience. It is kind of crazy, guys. This playlist is so majestic. Okay, while we've got the spectator lit, I gotta go take a quick piss. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Amanda, look. Do you like my wallet? It's the cast of Sword Art Online. See, look. And then you have the Silica, Lisbeth, and Lifa. We got 30 seconds before we get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. I got it in Laval when I was with shopping with my dad, so it was pretty cool. I also got this like SAO bag, but I'll show you that later after the stream if you want. Oh, I'm excited. Long week of work. Got to see some great family members today. Got to celebrate a beautiful person. Most wonderful family member I've ever had. And now I get to cast this banger. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Alright. Skin roulette time. Dust! It's your time to shine, baby. Now skin roulette in 3, 2, 1. We got El Macho Mundo, Astronaut Ivern, Ashen Lord Aurelian, Soul Arcane, Corky, Astronaut Barton, Graceful Phoenix, Seraphine, Heaven Scale, Smolder, Winter Blessed Way, Heartache, Amumu, and Dark Star, Mordekaiser! Whew. For the first time, this best of 3, we've got no double grasp in the top lane. So that is a development, guys. No double grasp. Holy shit. Shocker. Double Arcane Comet in the mid lane. Let's fucking go. Corky with the Conqueror. He's here to become the Third Reich leader. Yeah, get that golf clap. As we get ready. Offensive start here by... we do have 5 teleports. This time Baba... Baba once again taking teleports. So we've had 5 teleports for 2 out of the 3 games. Vegan Pizza going to find Mundo, going to proc the Malady of Metal. And his Perfect Girl looking to get some Bard stacks. If you didn't know, every 5 meeps that Bard finds, or shrine tokens, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I call them meeps. Every 5 meeps that Bard gets, he gets some free shit. I think every 20 he gets, and every 15 or whatever he gets an extra meep, like a little follower. Like you see the little astronaut dude. The more he collects, the more damage it does. It then enhances his auto attack, and it gives him an extra meep. He also gains percentage XP and restores mana for everyone he collects. So we'll have to see if Bard is indeed going on a magical journey in this game, because his Perfect Girl finally allowed to play Bard here for game 3. Ivern, a friend of the forest, doesn't hit anything in the actual jungle, just befriends everything. So it's going to look to prep camps. Once a camp is prepped, if he smites it, it takes it And keep in mind that you cannot cancel this prep if Ivern is shielded. Ivern has to take actual damage. So that is why the Ivern E works so well with his passive. So we'll have to see. Right now, Amumu is starting chickens into raptors into red buff. So gonna be interesting here. Seeker now looking to get as many stacks as he can. He gets a stack every time he kills a minion with his E. Every time he does a loop-the-loop with his Q. A loop-the-loop is like a full rotation. Like you'll see like something kind of like a TNT trigger. And that's what we're looking for. And last but not least, for touching people with the Sky's Descent, the big ult, like the star that he calls onto the ground. Smolder, on the other hand, gets Q stacks, Dragon Practice stacks every time he kills a minion or a monster with his Q, or every time he hits a champion with one of his 4 spells. So his Achu here gave him 1. And the goal is to get to 25 as fast as you can, so you can get the exploding Q. So it's going to give him a bit of that AoE. We are already done the first clear here for the side of Bataan. We are looking to just get the free scuttle. And a little bit of a bad proc here. Asol going to take a bit of a nasty trade, but is looking to get as many stacks as he can early. It's perfect girl. The more the health shrines grow, the more they heal. They don't have the best scaling, but pretty useful sustain. And some things that Bard players do is they'll go give their solo laners some shrines to give them the advantage, kind of like giving them extra potions to work with. If their AD carry is able to solo farm, and Corki is able to do a 1v2 style job, has really good wave clear, and has a safety net with the Valkyrie anyways. But yeah, so far, Mundo doing pretty good here into vegan pizza. Has to be careful not to proc the Maldian Metal too often. But Ivern doing what Ivern does best normally, and is just going to be able to... did he take an extra camp? Did we miss a minion or something? Why are we at 31? I'm unaware why we're at 21. Magic here, gonna get hit by the double beat drop. The flop 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 invested by Baba. So I don't know how many stacks the flap 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 can give, because I know normally it'll give at least 1, but I think for each instance of flapping damage, that's like the little missile you fire while you're doing a flap flap flap. I know it sounds like fap fap fap, but it is just flap flap flap. And Johnny trying to get a freeze started here, and Filet is getting some vision here in the top side of the map. We're looking to set up a dive actually here. Okay, Johnny gonna be able to survive this. And yeah, okay, survives the gank, doesn't have to use the flash. Ivern already has the boots. Amumu here, hadn't grabbed any vision, going to find the Ivern, but I mean, Ivern does this perfect girl, going to make sure that we can get a bit of pressure in the mid lane. Rotating up, we've got the Meeps. I think that's what he's going for. I don't think I can see them on my mini-map, but I think that's what he's aiming to do. We are trying to get grubs done, but Ivern is a bad grub champion, at least in for the first rotation, because he doesn't have Daisy, which means he needs a little bit of help. And so Seeker is going to be able to do what he can. Remember, if you step over the Bard Shrine, you are able to break it. But that is going to be a plate given over to Resi Sambaba, as Magic has to give over the respect. Mumu is going to be starting the dragon though, so it is going to be a dragon for grub trade. Pretty good here, because Mundo loves grubs more than he likes early dragons. And neither top laner has taken a recall. That is an important notice. Amumu gonna start falling behind in terms of gold efficiency though, because Ivern, not only does he has like really cheap items, but also gonna be quite a few camps ahead of this Amumu. Okay, Gianni going to dodge that Death's Grasp here, but gonna miss the Infected Cleaver in exchange. And not much action here in the early game so far, but I mean, we do have a stacking mid laner, a stacking support, a stacking AD carry on the enemy side. Okay, we got the Cosmic Binding. Resi's gonna get found, forgets how to play League of Legends once again. And we're gonna get First Blood over to Mr. Magic. Now we're going to go in on Baba. The Stars Descend gonna be summoned here. And we don't have the follow-up here. Batan in a little bit of danger. And Mr. Magic going to be able to get First Blood though. Batan is going to get the Isolated Death here from the Thunderbolt of Hui. So we trade a kill on our AD carry. Yeah, Resius. Is that not his name? Hello, Mr. Mamago. How we doing? I'm rooting for my homeboys because we got Johnny in the top lane, we got Seeker in the middle, we got Magic in the AD carry position. So those are my boys, and I hope they make the comeback miracle because we already have a lot of N9TF Fox teams heading into the like semis and stuff for multiple divisions. So it would be nice to see a little bit more representation from DH as we lost Yuzu. Oh, nice. So can you give me the good news? Has Chiefs been eliminated? Was the bad punishment enough for Green to take the series? Or Chiefs won 2-1. Okay, so Chiefs took it to Silver Scrapes. Okay, and it was close. Okay, so that means the punishment is working. Mr. Magic getting pretty low here. The bandage shot is gonna miss through the wall, unfortunately. So Magic gonna be able to live with his life here, as the Amumu did have the Curse of the Sad Mummy. But we are gonna find Phil here, trying to clear a ward. It's a 3v3 scuffle in the bot lane, and Mr. Magic is and has very low HP. We've got Mom, Curse of the Sad Mummy, and the Encore is coming through. Mom has been summoned, but the shields here from the Ivern are gonna be enough. And we are just gonna go back to farming up. Seeker here taking a big wombo combo from Hui, but it's not gonna be enough. I wonder what this blasting wand is for here. Is it for a Rylai's? Because we're definitely getting the Merc Treads, but I wonder what else we're getting here for the side of Seeker. His perfect girl. We've got Hui with the Black Fire Torch. Typical itemization, probably gonna look to get the Sork Shoes into Leandri's Torment as second and third items. Mordekaiser finishing that Rylai's Crystal Scepter makes a lot of sense. Mundo having teleported to match Pizza Vegan. Oof, his perfect girl gonna be taken pretty low, but I mean Bard has ways of healing. And Mr. Magic gonna be running a little bit behind in terms of CS. So we do have to be careful. We are working towards, we just bought that tier, and we are working towards a Triforce, but Hubris picked up for the Smolder. The extra AD that you have the potential of getting is really helpful. I don't think Batan is going to be able to steal. He's going to be able to steal the 4th Cup, so it's going to be a 3-3 trade. Second Dragon is coming up. We do have access to Daisy in just a second here. And Heartsteel not picked up for the Mundo, really good. Ivern almost at his first power spike. BB forced the flash here away from the Bard and the Aurelian Soul. But I mean, at this point, I don't think there's not much damage to worry about. But BB doesn't have flash. Gonna get hit by the Cosmic Trespass. The Root Collar here gonna be enough. And do we have the Sky's Descent? No, but Seeker is going to be able to slay BB with the Breath of Light. Or I think like the Astral Breath? So, what's it called? Yeah, Breath of Light. Okay, so that's the old name of his ultimate. Okay, Mr. Magic being isolated. A lot of plays going over to Baba. So we are definitely not playing for Magic this game. We are just hoping that the quirky true damage comes true. Second dragon here, going to be a Chemtech dragon. We are starting it here with priority from the bot side. So it is going to be a 2-0 Drake start. We have a Mountain Soul for game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty hyped. These tanks are going to love the extra armor and magic resist. It's going to help with all the burn damage that we're going to have to put up through. Johnny taking a really good trade against Mordekaiser. Forced to pop the maximum dosage. We are... Oh. The Isolated Obliterate's going to be putting in a lot of work. Mom being called here. Mr. Magic in a little bit of trouble. His Perfect Girl trying to get away here. But that's 17 extra AD for the Smolder. We went Mikhail's first, which makes a lot of sense. Because there's the Amumu, there's the Seraphine, there's the Hui. So there's a lot of CC you probably want to cleanse. Johnny here not having the teleport. Unfortunately, gonna get punished a little bit. And this Perfect Girl just going to get a fast recall here. The Sky's Descent onto Baba. We've got the teleport invested here by BB. And we're going to force the flash away from Batan. Seeker working towards his Rylai's. Not in a bad state. Yeah, not in a bad state. To note, the Wukong W does help with your Q cooldown for the people talking in the chat, so it does give you faster clears if you use it properly. You can also use it to get through walls to skip a few seconds of missing out on minion aggro. But it is better used to do the chickens and the Krugs camp and wolves, just in general. It's also an eternal milestone to make people hit your clone instead of hitting you. But anyways, back onto the game. We've got the Rylai's here for the ASOL. We almost have our Triforce here for Quirky. Okay, Vegan Pizza looking to get this turret though. And gonna get first turret bounty, which puts him significantly ahead, about almost 1,600 gold ahead here. We're 3 in grubs. Amumu is here to shadow his top laner, make sure that he doesn't get too isolated. But Mr. Magic down about 50-ish CS, and not getting much help from either his jungler or his support. A nice Bard ultimate going to save Mr. Magic, but Baba already being at 125 plus. We'll check in real quick with Baba. We're at 146 at 15 minutes. We're at the 10, or we're almost at the 10 stacks a minute average that we get in pro play. So this is a really good Smolder stacking, and the cooldown reduction he gets from the Hubris is really nice. And if he ever gets a takedown after like the takedown proc here on the Hubris, it just does a lot of work. 7 Seeker going to be forced to flash away. We're investing the teleport here from Johnny, but unfortunately Amumu is just able to Q to a minion to get out of the way, so nothing big was lost here for the side of Lotus. Mordekaiser here pushed in, getting ready to get that Rift Maker. And Seeker just trying to get what he can get in terms of stacks in the early game. Remember, the more stacks you have, the more damage you do. Unlike Unlike Smolder, who has a soft cap of usefulness for stacks after 225, Asol permanently gains dominance with every stack he gets. He gets better execute, more damage, more flight time, and I think a bigger ult. It gets to a point where the ult is just fucking huge. Batan here, clearing some vision in our own jungle. Now working towards, I think this is a Moonstone Renewer. I don't think this is the Redemption, so Redemption is coming third. Baba here, putting in some good work, trying to get some side. The Root Color here, going to find the Smolder, but we've got a lot of heals and a lot of shields. And Phil here gonna be taking a 4-man Bard ultimate dose. Perfect Girl with a clutch play to try and save his team. His Perfect Girl in trouble. The Mordekaiser sending Seeker to the Shadow Realm. And we're just gonna get shut down. Mr. Magic in trouble, very low. Johnny gonna be taking a lot of damage too. And Ressi is here putting in some effort, but that is an overall team fight win here for the side of Lotus because they get access to this mid lane turret. Now all outer turrets have been taken from Blossom. It's 3-0 in turrets, and the Mountain Soul Point gets to be started for free here, as unfortunately when you're behind with an Ivern, there's not much you can do. Not that Ivern is like giggly behind or whatever, but I mean, Asol needs time to scale, Mundo needs time to get stacks and more items and stuff, and right now the Smolder is really just dominating Mr. Magic in this bot lane. I like the Corki effort, but it's gonna take a few more items before Corki becomes a real champion. And Smolder already scaled up, getting that Collector next, I think. Yeah, and is only 33 stacks away from having his execute. Going to make it easy to bully Daisy and hit Batan with a splash. So we'll have to see. Batan kind of just buying the garage sale build on Ivern. Just has a bunch of different components. Doesn't really have the money to get stuff done. Vegan Pizza does have to be careful. We have the maximum dosage here. And his Perfect Girl is now looking... Okay, well, that was the ultimates committed by the top laners, and nothing really happened. So we do need some magic resist though here for Johnny. So he is building towards a Spirit Visage. We get the Skies Descent, a 2-man Curse of the Sad Mummy here, and a nice bandage toss. Mr. Magic gonna get hit by the Hoi combo. Has to be careful. Seeker here gonna get charmed up, and a nice 3-man into the stun. Corki doing the damage. Asol coming back. Ressi is gonna be taken down. That's a double kill here for Seeker, and Corki gonna start showing that he does that true damage. Now what? Alright, and Johnny here starting to win the 1v1 here against Vegan Pizza. Not having access to his ultimate is a little bit challenging, but that is a barren start. We've got the Archangels now finished for the side of Blossom. We've got the Moonstone here for Ivern, and this Baron should be pretty free. We do not have the Go to Brazil. The teleports are being invested though. Johnny trying to find this Mundo. And the Wombo combo. Mundo gets a shutdown here. Congratulations. We get a shutdown. Plus, we get 2 items across the board. Did Bard finally finish his item? No. Unfortunately, Bard still 0 items. But the Smolder has a Collector plus... has 220 stacks, so on this next wave, Smolder will be fully scaled. However, Seeker is starting to get there. Let's check in on Seeker's stacks. He has 192 stacks. Around the 275, 350 mark is when Asol starts to become very oppressive. Another double beat drop going to miss here by Resius. It was a good try to take the team fight here, but fighting in a chokehold versus Aso Corki, you just take so much damage. And keep in mind that Corki does just naturally a lot of true damage, so you can't build up resistances to stop this Corki. Like armor, Corki doesn't care about your armor. And keep in mind, every time the Corki crits, he gets bonus CDR on his ultimate. It now has a maximum of 4 charges, but does a lot of physical damage. And when you get a big one, it hurts. Emilio eating that popcorn, going the nom-nomskis. And Johnny here going to be going a interesting build. Decides to get a longsword third here to duel with the Mordekaiser. Probably opting to go Starrick's Gauge or Overlord's Bloodmail. Interesting, but Mundo does benefit a lot of HP that gives him AD. So Starrick's, Titanic, and Overlord's Bloodmail are all really good items on the Mundo, to be fair. Batan gonna throw out a Root Color, but it's not going to land. But these Bartles have been quintessential to winning Blossom team fights. Able to save their carries at key moments. We need to stop this Dragon Soul stacking though. A Mountain Soul could be devastating to play against the team comp of Blossom. Already it's just Corki and Seeker. Corki and Asoul doing damage. They do have access to true damage and executes, but you can't just give over a free Mountain Soul. We have to fight for this dragon. And they are in the lead by about 1,000 gold with this Baron buff, but unfortunately, Smolder, Mordekaiser, and Hui have really good access to wave clear. Mr. Magic gonna get Restless to about 50% HP with a Fuzz Bomb Missile Barrage. We went Abyssal Mask first item on Amumu. I don't know about that one, Chief. But a nice Curse of the Sad Mummy into the Bandage Chastity. We're going to find Mr. Magic, but Cleanse gives him super CC immunity. The Sky's Descent came down, but didn't find much. Phil gonna be in trouble, but Johnny's about to get executed. His Perfect Girl is gonna kill the Amumu, and we're looking for Resius, but Johnny's in trouble. He's in execute range. Vegan Pizza gonna be taken to the Shadow Realm. And now his Perfect Girl is going to get Smolder Pop. And Baba is going to town. The shields are coming in. The Execute's going to wear off. And here's Johnny trying to find BB. But we're in trouble. One more Q from the Smolder. And it's going to be bye-bye Johns. And 500 gold shutdown over to the Smolder. We have to be careful though. A teleport here invested by Seeker. We now almost have the Leandries. Resius here. Going to take a lot of damage, and we're gonna get... And Baba is in trouble, needs to get those executes, but a Root Collar, and we're going to kill the baby dragon. There is no time wizard to save him. Where are you, Joey Wheeler? You needed to save this baby dragon, but he got baby shut down. Are we going Sorelia's Grudge on Smolder? Okay, I mean, that means his Q is going to be a perma-slow, but a nice teamfight victory here by the side of Blossom. Johnny playing very riskily. We're able to get a turret here with Seeker, so good stuff. Reclaiming some of the untaken gold on the map. Seeker now should have enough. Yeah, has enough for his Leandries. We've got the redemption on lockdown from Ivern. We're working on... We finished the Manamune, but we really needed to turn into a Muramana. And Mundo going towards... I believe this is a Starrick's Gauge. I don't think it's an Overlord's Bloodmail. I think Starrick's is just a smarter item. If you have to go like a more offensive, defensive item. Because of how the execute works for Smolder, you really want shields. The shields help. Okay. Can we find this Perfect Girl in the jungle? A Heartsteel stack, but this is one tanky Braum, another Bandage Toss. We're committing the teleport here. Mom is gonna come find some damage. And Seeker now at 3+ items. Batan almost on 4. So once this Ivern gets a Dawn Core, things are gonna be pretty hectic for the side of Lotus. That Ivern shields are really gonna be a pain in the ass. I think maybe Serpent's Fang could have been better of an investment here for the Smolder if we had to choose like an armor pen item, at least early on. The ability to deny like shield durability, because this Ivern is putting in a lot of work. There's no anti-heal also here right now. Oh, there's a little bit of anti-heal here on the Mordekaiser, but I don't think Johnny's going to mind that too much. Johnny also with a level lead here against Vegan Pizza. Alright, let's check back in here on Seeker, see how many stacks we're at. We're at 250, so we're 25 off the magic number of Big Boy. How many meeps? We got 4 meeps, that's 51. That's 51 collected tokens. And Smolder is sitting at a comfy 280. So once you hit that 225 on Smolder, it is a little bit less important. You do get benefits, I think, every 50 stacks on the flap, flap, flap. And I think your Q benefits of crit scaling if you are building crit, but only building 1 crit item, I don't think. I think the next item might be like either a Shojin or a rapid fire. So not going to be getting that much crit out of this Smolder build. But as we wait to fight for probably the next Mountain Dragon, it's really important for Lotus to get it. And if they get it, they probably win a game if they win the Elder Flip. But the longer you give time for this Asol to become nasty, if you can get on him at the start of a team fight, things get ugly really fast. Batan here is about, what, like, I think like 500 gold off the Dawn Core. We are clearing the vision around the Baron Pit, because the dragon is spawning in 90 seconds, so we have time. Here, Johnny is able to start bullying. This Amumu. The Sky's Descent gonna be procced, and Mom is gonna be called here. His Perfect Girl gonna get a nice Spoiled Trespass on the Mordekaiser. A Seeker who's gonna be taken to the Shadow Realm. No one's been decided yet. Corki has been sent to the Shadow Realm, but Corki able to flash over the wall. In a little bit of danger though. Mr. Magic was stuck against the wall's barrier. Gonna get executed here by the Smolder. Johnny is able to take an inner turret though. His Perfect Girl in a little bit of trouble. Has to be careful. Force the flash here over the wall, but if Johnny is left alone, does have the Demolish proc. Resius in a little bit of danger here. And yeah, I think that was some good damage towards the top lane. Doesn't look like it took much damage, but we've got 20 seconds. Mundo wants to take a recall. Oh, has the Titanic now. Okay, so really wanting to get that ability to push the turrets. And now we're going towards the Force of Nature. It makes a lot of sense. Movement speed versus so many slows. But Dan really would like to get that reset in. We got the Sky's Descent. We find the flash here from Baba. But Seeker also forced the flash in return. Batan in a little bit of trouble. Might get executed here. This could be the dragon. Johnny is teleporting, but he's going to be in a trouble. In a beautiful 5-man trespass, and Baba gonna get executed here. Johnny doesn't have to worry about executes anymore. He can go. He's on the back line. Mundo, 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 and Seeker going to find the Amumu. And Vegan Pizza here gonna be Shadow Realm. Oh. But Mr. Magic going to be able to get the shutdown. That should be a dragon. I think Magic should be able to solo this dragon. But we're going to be at odds about it. We're not going to look to start. Okay, Magic has started the dragon. Johnny is just going to look to zone. Resius away. But we've got vision on it, but it's going to be like impossible to steal it here from the angle of the Seraphim. So she's going to take a recall. Batan not having enough money for her item just yet. Corki now going for his first crit item, so going to be able to get some bonus damage from his passive. Mundo with a fantastic play, but Bard overall saving the team fight with a wonderful 5-man ultimate. We've got the Hex Drinker now available for Corki. Cribloom finished here for Seeker. I guess he's just trying to get as much Q damage as he can early on. Yeah, but I think instead of Collector, I would have gone Shojin. But Hubris is definitely... Okay, a nice one-man ult onto Resius. We're gonna get the Encore. His Perfect Girl gonna get gonna get executed. But that was a bit of a blunder. Johnny nowhere near. Mr. Magic in trouble though. Things are going down the shitter, but a really nice ultimate here by Seeker. Mundo putting in the work against Vegan Pizza, but there's only so much this Mundo can do. Forced the ultimate. Gets a lot of juice in the tank, but Baba just going to be able to take him to the Shadow Realm. A lot of stacks here for Seeker, but unfortunately, his Perfect Girl pulling the plug a little too early, and that's probably a turret into Baron angle. The E here from Seeker going to get a lot of stacks though. But that is going to be an uncontested Baron given over. Johnny did not have access to the teleport, and I don't think we should force a teleport play here. Let's check it on Seeker at 400 stacks, Smolder at 364 stacks. But already you can see the Hubris is giving him 31 attack damage. So that's a little bit insane. An item that gives 91 AD, CDR, and lethality. That's pretty damn good. But I don't like that we're building yet another lethality item here on the Smolder. We have, okay, the Edge of Night, probably the only item that makes sense outside of the Hubris. And now we're going to be finishing the build off with a rapid fire cannon. Seeker doing what he can to get to that Rabadon's, I think it's a Rabadon's Death Cap angle. The build is probably just playing Callista or Draven and pretending that you're Callista or Draven. I honestly don't know the answer to that, Katsumi. This is the I saw Reptile lol on Twitter, and I'm Reptile. Okay, Seeker gonna get caught out here, but gets a nice guy's descent. Unfortunately, Baba on a killing spree. Magic gonna get followed up here, and the Bard ultimates that have been amazing have kind of fumbled and tumbled. Well, I don't think you want to kiss him on the mouth after this play. But yeah, we have the Baron buff. It's five people up with Baron. We've got the Smolder execute. Daisy's gonna go down. Mr. Magic somehow survived. Yeah, Katsumi, you tell him. Okay, the Nexus turrets are going down. If we want to pull the trigger, we gotta pull the trigger now. Johnny needs the ult. We gotta kill this Smolder. Resius here. Johnny getting the ult in. Mr. Magic. Okay, we've killed the Smolder. Now we're working to kill the Mordekaiser. And, I mean, that's a lot of pressure. But the Nexus is open. We do need to clear those wards. Teleports are available for 3 members. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we didn't see it. Hui has teleport. Hui, can it just end the game? Oh no! If they lose because of the like. Okay, this perfect girl going to be clearing vision. Oh no, we're not gonna see the ward next to the Nexus. Okay, here we go. We're committing the double teleport. The end of the game is happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a base race. We've got the first stack, but Pizza Vegan, and it's gonna end. The Nexus is on 2 hits, and it's over. Lotus get the back door. We did not clear the ward. The game is over, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Blossom have fumbled for the final time this season. Unfortunate loss here for Blossom, losing to the backdoor attempt. It is why sweepers are important. As always, thank you guys for joining me during this stream. We will be live whenever there's a semi-finals match for the Mamago. So please, to all you Mamago team captains, do your damn job and don't schedule all the fucking games the same day, please. I'd love to get some coverage done. Thank you. All right? All right, I'm talking to you guys. A vision wasn't cleared. The game is Jover, and it is over. It doesn't matter what the smolder build was, but Lotus take it at the end of the day. GG, well played to both team, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. The VOD will be up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Downtime.